Hi, this is Chachi and welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, then welcome back. And we just hit 50 subscribers, you guys. Yes, we hit 50 subscribers I think a week ago or two. I just literally haven't gotten into anything yet. Haven't gotten into my Mexico vlog because I've been really busy with volunteering and work. And if you guys don't know, I currently have 3 jobs. I had 4 at the same time. I had to drop one, and I think I'm dropping one again soon. So this is like a tribute, I would say, to leaving things behind and stepping out of your comfort zone. And I want this more of a casual setup because I want it to be more heartfelt and like a FaceTime messenger call, because I want you to feel like I'm your best friend, girl. I don't know my demographics here. I know for a fact there's a lot of ladies out there that follow me. I love you guys so much. Even though literally I have not uploaded in a week or two, you're still there. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, tonight we will be talking about growth and how uncomfortable it is. And if you think you would benefit from this video, then feel free to say. But just so you know, this is not going to be as soft as it was before. I wanted you guys to have some realization from this video because I have a feeling that a lot of people are actually going to benefit from this and would have some takeaways from this video. And I would love for you to be one of those people. So let's start it off. I was sitting a couple hours ago in meditation, and I just realized that the worst thing you can do for yourself is to get comfortable with not growing, to live a life that just keeps repeating day after day. And I want you guys to notice how most people stay in the same workplace, jobs for decades. Not because they love the job or they love the people around them, but because it's easier than growth and actually starting again from zero. Which is, I get it, it's not easy because it's easier for them to stay than to put themselves in a situation that they're not comfortable with. And yes, consistency is important, but I want you to actually reflect on this. Consistency without challenge is stagnation. Yep. You're not actually moving forward, you're just stuck in a cycle. If you're afraid to make mistakes, too scared to back to zero, or too tired to branch out, you're not protecting yourself. You're holding yourself back, especially in your 20s. This decade is the year for making mistake. And I'm saying that as a 22-year-old. Oh my god, I'm only 22. 22-year-old woman. I'm doing so many things in life right now, branching out, because I know for a fact that if I make a mistake, then that would be a lesson. That's not going back to zero. It's learning something from that mistake. Or yes, maybe I would go back to zero. But then again, I have my 30s, my 40s, my 50s way ahead of me to not build something from my 20s. Oh my god, that's so good. I just love that. I literally just went on a rant. But that's so nice. I love it. Anyway, and this shows up in other ways too. You know, aunties that are actually excusing other people's nasty behavior by saying, oh, that's just how they are. Oh, that's just how the culture is. But you know what that means? It means that they've gotten way too comfortable with someone else's bad behavior. And instead of calling it out, instead of creating change, they just tolerate it. And when we tolerate toxicity, when we don't rock the boat, we keep everyone, including ourselves, stuck. Comfort keeps us silent, even when silence hurts us. And let me tell you guys, I've been in way too many situations where people just let things slide, where disrespect and insensitivity got excused because no one wanted to make it awkward. But me, I refused to be that person. I used to call people out on Twitter. I used to tag them, at them, if you know what I mean, and DM them, directly message them. That's so redundant. DM them and call them out on their bullshit. Even when the situation doesn't really directly affect me, because I wanted to stand up for other people. And my friends can attest to that. I have always been the one to stand up, to protect, to make sure people are being held accountable. Why? Because I refuse to build my life on comfort at the expense of growth. I refuse to accept environment where no one gets held accountable, where no one gets better, where people just hurt each other and nobody speaks up. And that's the same reason why, at 19, I left my parents' home in the Philippines and went here in Canada to move here, even though people have told me I couldn't do it and that I wasn't ready and it wasn't easy and there's a lot of this and that I was only good at starting but never following through. They said, "You'll come back and realize how hard it is." But I didn't. In fact, it's been 3 years and I haven't gotten home. And I have no plans to go home yet. Why? I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it. And not to other people, by the way. I just wanted to prove to myself that, oh, apparently I can stay, pay my own tuition, pay my own rent, pay my grocery, my bills, all on my own, with my own money, with my big girl jobs. Even though every time I've stepped into something uncomfortable, every time I stepped into something new, I thought I couldn't handle it. But I'm glad to say that I did, and I grew. And was it easy? No. It was terrifying. As I said, I had to pay my own rent, my own tuition, my own bills, everything on my own money, my own expense, while figuring out a whole new country. I didn't have the safety net that staying back home would have given me, but I also knew that if I stayed and I got comfortable, I'd never become the woman that I wanted to be and becoming right now. And honestly, that's just how growth is. It doesn't feel comfortable. It feels like breaking, shredding, being teared apart. And it feels so lonely sometimes. It's awkward. And you'll doubt yourself multiple times if you can still make it. But those moments, those are what I like to call growing pains. That's what it feels when a new version of yourself is being born. Because think about this. The alternative is comfort. Staying in the same environment forever, surrounding yourself with people who never really expect more from you, who are fine from you shrinking, who are fine from you never taking risks. And maybe it feels safe in the moment. But over time, comfort robs you. It robs your confidence, your curiosity, your creativity, and you start to accept the bare minimums from other people, from your job and relationships. And that's why I'll always choose discomfort, because discomfort means growth. And yes, you can do that too. You don't have to start big. Start with baby steps. Look up one thing that you have always wanted to learn and improve on, and just try it, even if you don't know what the outcome will be. Put yourself out there. Speak up for yourself or for someone else. Share your thoughts and your creations. Refuse to be the person behind the excuse. That's just how people are. That's just how things are. Be the one who pushes, the one who creates, the one who grows even when it's scary. So ask yourself this: are you living in comfort or are you growing? And that's everything for tonight. I love you guys so much, even though I barely see anybody. I just know there's 50 people out there that are gonna see this. And I would love for you guys to comment, make me feel seen, and actually reflect from these things that I've just said. And let me know if anything resonates with you guys, because I would love to push out more content, but I have no idea what to talk about. I feel like I need more people to give me feedback about these things and actually tell me what to talk about. You know what I mean? Because I can't be yapping. I can't be just yapping every time without an actual topic, I guess. But I'm not sure if my people out there are mostly Filipinos or are they from Canada, other ethnicity. But I would love to hear your feedbacks, you guys, and I can't wait to be your big sister technically on here. And I don't care if you're older than me. Yes, I'm 22 and you're 23 or 24, 25, 26. I could be your older sister that you never had. Bye.